Hey, what's up, you guys? Almost Evil here, and this is just a quick, unscripted little channel update thing, kind of give you things to expect in the future and kind of how I'm gonna try to run and operate on the channel a little bit. Nothing crazy. Merry Christmas, by the way. Love the holidays and shit. But as you can see, this is pretty unscripted, so I'm gonna do my best to not waste your time, but also get out as much important information as possible. So bear with me just a minute. Uh, but basically, just reach your hand into the hat and pull out any excuse that any YouTuber uses as far as like, personal stuff. Life happens, yada yada yada, the whole 9 yards. I'm about to hit you with that and basically a more appropriate schedule for what to expect. Mainly because I don't want to just feed you guys like just spoon feed you guys like mediocre ass content just to get paid. I definitely don't want to be one of those YouTubers. But the type of videos that I want to make and try to make definitely take time, and sometimes the easier videos that I try to do even take some time just because of availability. Mainly just noise reduction. Like I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Like just on the realest note, sometimes it's hard to have enough quietness in the house to be, like recording and stuff. So really, it's just real life shit. I try to find time between work, uh, kids, maintaining my own mental health and everything, trying not to burn myself out. Trying to stay healthy about it, everything. But so basically with the I'll get right on into it. I'm basically 2 minutes into to like a what, like maybe 5 minute video. Uh, but basically there's gonna be like some story games that I'm gonna be playing mainly because they're game stories that I want to play on my channel, and that's the main thing that I've always wanted to do is mainly just play video games for money. I love being silly and stuff, but really the peak and the core of it, you know, at the soul of it was really supposed to be like me being entertaining while I play video games and getting paid for that. Like commentary stuff is cool, and I'm gonna try to do it every so often. But overall, like I really am more or less a gaming and comedic channel, and I dabble in just a little bit of everything just to keep it fresh, just to keep myself like up to date on everything that's going on. Blah 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 blah. Really, if you're watching this video, then you probably watch me pretty frequently, and yeah. But basically, my videos are gonna break into like two or three categories. So the ones that you're gonna see most frequently, it's gonna be like story gameplay, probably with very little to no commentary, mainly because I can get those up the fastest, right? But even that, I would probably like slow down on just a little bit. I don't I don't think anyone expects me to have like an upload a day or anything, but when you're on the YouTube grind, it's kind of got to be that way, in all honesty. Like, I can put it on the back burner as much as I want to, but I really can't as much as I would like to. I mean, if you've been around the channel for a hot minute, you know that my upload schedule has gone anywhere from 4 or 5 months at a time to very consistently every day, and it's kind of been that only and not like a happy in between, and I've been trying to find a better balance between it, mainly just so I can like keep earning that consistent income and keep up with my own things that I need to keep up with type deal, but to refocus on the gaming stuff. So primarily, like I said before, this was always supposed to be like a gaming comedic thing, like entertainment type deal. And nowhere near am I going to be able to do like every single day. Obviously, I don't think anyone's expecting me to. But like I'm also not going to go back to doing like an upload every month or so type deal. um I think I can find a happy balance in between that, like 3 or 4 solid videos a week, because I don't really count shorts as like videos that I like have to do. Most of the time my shorts are just promotion for videos that I've already done, you know what I mean? But like, I do make I do try to like add, my own like touches to thumbnails, and like, I try to make like a not really a brand, but like something familiar, with my channel, especially like with the more and more we grow, give you guys a character, or, something to identify and visualize that, let you know it's my channel immediately, and you're not having to be all like, oh, is this someone else's video, because it's so generic and it's like everyone else's. Um, and that's really like my main focus of like how I try to like run my own channel and stuff. I'm sorry if this if these conversations like this are boring, but I rarely ever make videos like this, so it's really for the people who like sit here and watch and have been sitting here listening to me talk for like 5 or 6 minutes. Um, so uh the no commentary gameplay are now always going to be like aggressive gameplay type deal. Like if I'm posting it with no commentary, it's going to be because it's so watchable that you get, sucked into it and you watch it just purely for the gameplay. Like I I will restart so many times if I don't feel like it was the cleanest cut I could get. It's almost like I'm doing trick shots with gameplay, right? Um, I so if I'm not commentating, it's going to be some sort of like aggressive gameplay, something of that nature, unless I am doing commentary. But if I'm doing one with commentary and there's no like giant editing process and going through it, I'm just playing a game and commentating. That's going to be pretty straightforward. Uh, I feel like people get entertained with those enough. I really don't gotta say too much about it. Most people are already there for those, and I'm gonna be pretty selective with the games that I do that with, uh, because obviously stuff can get stale pretty quickly. But like I already do have like games, specific games set out for specific purposes because of the way I approach them, and I feel like these would be the most appropriate, because I'm not just gonna choose something that is just popular and be like, oh, I should do this because it's going to give me a lot of views. If I don't know what I'm talking about, or, I don't have the time to do the research like I need to, I'm not going to worry about doing the video, the way someone else could do it, but way better. I am not insecure about that whatsoever. There are some things that I am just not capable of doing at this moment, if anything. Um, so, those are going to stay pretty straightforward. But then the super heavy edited ones are going to be, not I don't want to say few and far between. It's just going to take me a little bit longer to do those because, no matter what, I'm still having to play the game and play them great, and I'm having to do it on the hardest difficulty. I don't have to, right? But like, who wants to watch like someone kick ass on easy mode, right? Like no one wants to watch me kick ass on easy mode. No one does. I'm sorry. And I normally don't do more than like 2 or 3 games at a time, mainly because of like controls and stuff. Um, like it's so hard for me to try to remember more than like 3 different games controls like at once. And even then I'd be fucking up because really like the games make it more playable, because a lot more games these days are pretty universal with certain controls. You know what I mean? Like every shooter game that you have, like no one's gonna randomly like change the shoot button on you. You know what I mean? Uh, the most you might struggle with is like where your items are and how you dodge, right? Even the parry button and block button have stayed pretty consistent. I'll say in a Mortal Kombat, spoiler alert for a video that's coming. It was pretty wild to have a R2 as the block button for me, because that's what I've been struggling with, because I'm pretty decent at keeping my guard up in fighting games, just now when it's a button that I'm used to shooting with and not blocking with. But that comes with playing like multiple games at once, and me, trying to keep up with like all the different controls, because some of the games I play do have even more drastically different controls because of some of the stuff I pick up and try to, do entertaining stuff with. So really, those heavily edited ones, like uh, just to give you an example, like the Red Dead Redemption, the Souls, the Elden Ring, videos like that are definitely still coming and they're still going to happen. And I'm gonna make sure that they can happen at a more consistent basis, but that doesn't change like how like the frequency, if that makes any sense. You know, maybe those would be like a once a month thing. I don't want to like quote anything because I am a super inconsistent person at times. But like the goal is to have those like at least like once a month, have something like that done up, and kind of working like intervals of certain things. Like make sure I get a couple videos done, and then have them like ready to post instead of like just as soon as I make a video post it type deal. I stopped doing that a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago. If it well I've been doing YouTube stuff for like 5 years, but 2 of those years like no one has ever seen. And good luck trying to find it. The channel has been like completely deleted and everything. But yeah. And lastly for like I'll throw in like cooking videos with like skits and stuff because that's probably where you're gonna see most of that. But there are more skits coming. I kind of just like go with certain trends sometimes and sometimes just have funny ideas and work with it. But as far as like skits and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, and some commentary videos. Now, like I said before, I'm not like the biggest commentator or anything, but there's a few things I'd love to talk about and love to poke fun at and really just have a good old grand time with them. But I'd also have to see if you guys are even into it. Debating on whether or not to even post this video because who really cares? Yeah, like I said, overall, just wanted to give a quick channel update, give you guys some stuff to expect. Nothing crazy. I hope everyone's having a fantastic holiday, having a Merry Christmas, all that. Merry Chrysler type shit. Um, you said yeah?
Yeah, I got a boo.
Yeah, can you say Merry Christmas?
Yeah, I got a boo. What got that?
You said what?
Hi.
Yeah, I'll make you food in just a second, okay? I'm about to get up, I promise. Alright. Yeah. Watch TV? Okay, hang on 1 second, bud. But anyways, guys, that's the channel update. If you watched this video all the way through, you're sincerely an OG. You've probably been watching me for a minute. Or you stumbled upon this video and you somehow, for some reason, are just like, wow, this guy's pretty chill. He's a pretty chill guy. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for, anyone who's still watching, who listened to the entire update. And that's really about it for this video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And please don't forget to check out Scareborn and Schmack. Those are two other channels that I either collab with or know very well. And just want to give them a big shout out because that dope ass channels. Dope ass channels. But otherwise, I gotta go make these children some food and post some videos for today just to stay in the Christmas spirit. But I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.